Today in Grow a Garden in Roblox, we have confirmation of the next update coming out this Saturday, and it's called the Kitchen Storm event. Like we all theorized, it's part 2 of the kitchen event, and I have some leaks for you. If this sounds interesting, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, become part of the first 200k OGs on the channel, and let's get into the video. So I sat down on my computer, ready to just sit down and play some video games for a bit, and then all of a sudden I get a ping on the official Discord server. This right here is the official Discord server, and if you want to be part of the official Discord server so you can get these notifications, all you have to do is join this server. You can do that by hitting the plus sign on your Discord, going down to join a server, and then typing in all one word, Grow a Garden. And boom, you are in the official Discord server. Once there, you can go to the announcement section, and this is where Jandal or DJ Jai announced the Kitchen Storm event. It's an expansion of the cooking event with higher stakes and more rewards. Explore, participate, and unlock brand new seeds, new pets, new features, admin, weather, and more. Now, there's obviously more information than this on the Roblox webpage. Here is the Kitchen Storm, and 2.5 million people have already said they're interested. The event launches on Saturday, August 9th to Saturday, August 16th, and this is the description. Sharp and seasoned, this update brings an expansion of the cooking event with higher stakes and more rewards. Now, I have some thoughts of what they mean by higher stakes. Stakes mean failure, things that could go wrong. And when I show you the leaks later in this video, you might know what I mean. Discover and play the Kitchen Storm event, unlock all new seeds, pets, items, admin, weather, and more. And frustratingly, looking at this picture, nothing stands out. Looking at the sandwich, it looks pretty normal. The pot seems fairly normal. There's nothing different with the pig. Even the vegetables or the fruits in the background are all pretty standard stuff. So no leaking information here on this webpage. Though why is there a magnifying glass icon? Oh man, if we have to figure out the recipes again, that is going to be a nightmare. Fun for about an hour or two, and then frustrating. Since this is the part 2 of the cooking event, I'm pretty sure we can expect the following. We can expect an update in the limited time shop. Right now, we have the old eggs for the previous event. I'm pretty sure we're going to get brand new eggs for new stuff. Just like how we had the corrupted kitsune in the second half, we're probably going to get maybe a different kind of French fry ferret for the second half of this one. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get something completely different than a French fry ferret. Something really cool. I'm also hoping for a recipe book located somewhere here on the map so that we don't have to actually hunt for recipes and the recipes are given to us. That'd be very, very helpful. Now, about those leaks I promised. The first leak is this one, the boxing machine extended. It felt like I was missing something on this last week. It's unlikely that the boxing machine will do anything other than interact with seeds, as there's no foundation for anything else. Here are some files. You got box object, you can claim it, you can skip it, or you can unbox a seed. So far in this, the data doesn't give us any more information than this, but this isn't even the leak I want to show you. Check this out. Cooking update part 2. Brought to you by Caesar Salad. It has been officially revealed that the cooking update will be extended, so there might be a use for some of these unused food models. And as always, guys, this is the Dawn Discord server. They have notifiers for seeds and notifiers for fruits and all that kind of stuff in Gear Shop. They have notifiers for when the super seed is super cheap in the super seed shop, and they have notifiers for leaks. This is where I get a lot of my leak sources. If you want to check them out, there's a link in the description down below. Oh, and I often hang out in there and talk, so yeah. So from left to right, disgusting slop soup with green stink particles. And it says, perhaps if you cook something nasty, it will give you a stinky food. And here is the unused cooking model of the food with the stink lines. You can see the green stink lines here. Now, the next unused model is this yellow and speckled looking waffle. And it says waffle, but with brown specks, maybe chocolate chips or something. I don't know. The third one says a big cake, not just one slice. Seems to be the same model as the cake cosmetic. And that is this pink looking cake right here, which is an unused model in the files. And then there's this ball looking thing. Is that a rice ball? Ball with sprinkles, quite literally no idea. I'm thinking it's a rice ball. And then he says pizza tray disc thing, which looks like this object right here. Now, there's an interesting line here that ties into something else. It says the food rating messages from before didn't seem to be used either. So maybe they'll be implemented this update. And then Caesar was kind enough to message me in the Discord directly saying these don't seem to be used. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I think these might be added. And it looks like voice lines. Crispy seems to have a sad look in his eyes before taking a bite. Crispy nods approvingly, though not overly impressed. Oh, so it looks like it's like bad. Like up here is bad. And then as it goes down this list, it's better and better. I mean, look at the bottom ones. Crispy worships your unparalleled creation. Or Crispy bows in respect to your divine culinary masterpiece. Remember how the update said something about increasing the stakes, right? Sharpened Season, this update brings an expansion of the cooking event with higher stakes. Well, you can't increase the stakes if you don't have a chance at failure. And it looks like we have a chance of failure. Because according to the leak, we have disgusting slop soup with green stink particles. Sounds like we failed to cook soup. And we have messages of Crispy being sad as he eats a bite of food and not being overly impressed. Guys, I think this next event is going to have a chance of failure and a chance of success, and your rewards might scale with how good of food you make. Personally, there are so many things I want to see happen in this update. I want to see a recipe book so that we know what the recipes are. I think that's super important. I also want to see it become easier to make prismatic rewards. I think the fact that everybody who doesn't have a bone blossom is completely screwed, and I think Jandal and the developers did a poor job incorporating all the newer players into the game properly. I mean, I have tons of huge bone blossoms, but not everybody does. So until they give us seed trading, they really need to be careful incorporating things like the bone blossom into recipes and preventing people from unlocking the best rewards possible. I also want to see the crafting table we always get added into the game to give us an alternate method to craft eggs, craft seed packs, and other things that many people have been missing out on, such as the pancake stack and such as all the other things the event has to offer. I'm also excited to see what new seeds we have coming in this event. Will there be a seed shop edition? Will there be another super pack thrown in here with even more seeds above and beyond these ones we have right here? It also listed new features. What could those features be? Well, the number one feature I want to see is pet loadouts. Please, Jandal, give us pet loadouts. Let us save them. We can save them right over here. I've talked about this. You put little buttons over here. You have 1 button, 2 buttons, 3 buttons, 4 buttons, giving us 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 loadouts. Overall, the current cooking update has left a lot to be desired for Grow a Garden in Roblox, and many people are feeling a little bit down on the game within the past handful of days. However, all it takes is one really good update, one amazing update by the developers to take that kind of uncomfortable sentiment and change direction with it. For example, remember the red kitsune? Remember everyone being upset about how uncommon it was, how rare it was, and how hard it was to acquire? Well, Jandal released the regular kitsune, the corrupted kitsune, and we had a farmable method before it. And everybody really enjoyed that event. So I'm hoping the developers will allow us to enjoy the second part of this cooking event. What do you guys think? What do you think we're going to see? What do you think about the leaks? What do you think about the cooking event? Give me your thoughts in the comment down below. You guys know I read every single comment, and I always respond to them as often as I can. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was valuable to you. If it was, go ahead and hit subscribe. Become part of the first 200K OGs on the channel. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.